Fil-taqsima li miss, Mark Avellino ser jitkellem ma' Juliet Sampson, awtriċi Awstraljana ta' nisel Malti li propju f'dawn il-jiem qed tniedi l-aħħar pubblikazzjoni tagħha bl-isem Dance Demons.
Our guest today is author Juliet Sampson. Welcome to Maltese DownUnder, Juliet.
Thank you for having me, Mark. It's nice to be here today.
It's a pleasure. Could I just ask, what is your background in writing? Where did you start?
Well, I've always loved writing and storytelling from a young age. I used to go to the library with my mum to story time, and she used to read to me every night. So I really have always enjoyed writing. My first profession was teaching, and I taught a lot of the younger students to read and write, and I loved doing storytelling with them. But I just felt I wanted to become an author because I wanted my words to reach a greater audience. So I probably started writing my first novel in 2008, which then was published in 2011. So I guess that's where I really started my writing journey.
So your first novel was Behind the Mask.
Yes.
And then you followed that up with another novel called Bon Voyage.
Yes.
So I think that one of the things about your novels is where do you get your inspiration from? What's the key thing?
Well, I think inspiration's everywhere. I do like to travel, and Bon Voyage is a story about travelling. But every day I find inspiration from even from a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. I just find the world very inspiring. So
if you were to think about all the different locations that you've travelled to, what would be one of your favourite destinations?
Oh, that's really hard. I guess one I'd have to say was Malta. Mm-hmm. Yes, I love Malta. Also, probably France and Paris. I really enjoy the Eiffel Tower and the culture and the art and the history in Paris. But then saying I have been a lot of places, so I do like Japan and Thailand and some of the Asian countries as well.
Do you find that experience of different locations actually helps to inform the way you write?
Yes, I think so. And I think if everyone has the opportunity to travel, it's a wonderful thing to do because everyone's so different in the world. There's so many different cultures and food experiences, and just travelling to other places is a really great way for everyone to learn. But saying that too, Australia is a wonderful place to live in, and we're so fortunate and lucky to live here too with all our multiculturalism and that as well.
Yeah. So you mentioned earlier Malta and alluding to your Maltese heritage.
Yes.
Does your heritage play a part at all in your writing?
I haven't actually yet wrote a book about Malta, but that could be on the cards maybe in the future. I do have a friend who is a Maltese writer too, and he's written about 3 books, and he's been very influential in my writing. He actually spoke at my first book launch. So yeah, there is a lovely connection with Malta, and possibly a book maybe after I've finished writing some of the other books.
Yeah, so you've obviously got a lot of things in mind to write.
Oh, definitely, all the time.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So that brings us to your latest novel, which is Dance Demons.
Yeah.
And how long did it take you to write this?
Well, I actually started writing that one in 2012 because I was lucky enough to be in Bryce Courtney's masterclass, the writer, and he got me to write the first few pages. But then my next book, Bon Voyage, was coming out, so I had to put that aside for a little while and then come back to it. So I started writing it in 2012, but couldn't concentrate a lot on it at the time.
What is the, without giving away the story, what is the essence of the book? What is it about?
Well, it's got many themes, of course, dance, as you could see, but it's also about self-discovery. All my 3 books are about self-discovery. It's about friendship. There's a strong theme of friendship. And something else I really like about this one is location. It's set in Melbourne, so some people who are in Melbourne might really be able to relate to that. Even the MCG gets a mention, and some trams.
So it's got all the icons there.
Yes, so Melbourne book.
with a name like Dance Demons, I'm thinking it's got to do with dance and the dance scene. So, do you dance? What inspired that?
I do dance. I've always loved dance. That's why I really have enjoyed writing this book as well, because 2 of my passions are dancing and also storytelling. So I've got to combine both of those. I used to do jazz, ballet and tap when I was younger. At university I got to do contemporary dance as well. And then a couple of years ago I thought I'd give Latin dancing a try. And so just recently I did my cha-cha gold medal. and now I'm training for Paso Doble, Jive and Rumba with girls.
So all the Latins.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Not really ballroom, but yeah, I've tried a bit of ballroom as well. Yeah.
So just back to your novel, what would be the sort of message that you'd like people to take out from reading the novel?
I think, friendship's very important, and also this is a book where the girl's in her teen years, so there's a lot of peer pressure within your teen years, like from parents and other students and that as well. So I just, concentrating on your self-discovery and your journey and following your passion. This is really too about following your passion, because this girl reconnects with dance after she's gone through a tragic event in her life.
Like the book has just been in the process of being launched as we speak.
Yeah.
How has the response been?
Oh, it's been fabulous so far, because we had the launch just last weekend, and that went really well in a library, which was every author's dream, to launch a book in a library. And it's actually going to be hitting bookshops on the 10th of May. People seem to really like the cover. We tried to think really carefully about the cover, because we wanted the girl to look like a Latin dancer, because this is a story about Latin dance. So we didn't want it to take the side of ballroom or tango. So we thought about that very carefully. And the red, and I've also been told the red rose looks a bit like a romantic theme, which there is a little bit of romance. We all have romance at all ages. So there's a bit of that stream in there as well.
We can see that illustrated beautifully behind us there.
Thank you.
So just a few of your other novels here, which they've all got quite striking covers. So I think
thank you very much.
You guys have done really amazing work to be able to sort of give a real flavour of the novels there.
Thank you.
Are these all available in bookstores? And
most bookstores have them, but if not, you can still order them from the bookshops, and they can order them in for you, or online, or Amazon.
Well, all the best for your next novel, which I'm sure everyone's waiting for in anticipation, even though I know you've just released this one. And congratulations on releasing such a wonderful third novel.
Thank you, Mark.